connected to
Plainview. That's what it is. Yo, good morning, guys. In Plainview, came through, said, hey, yo, what it do? I said, I'm chillin', about to smoke, might even just crack a brew and just relax. Soak it up, that sunshine, you know what's up. I'm on the grind, so hold up. No time to stunt, no time to front with these bitch ass niggas, these weak ass chicks. I don't need that shit up in my mix. Only real ass dudes who try to create art in every state, from Tennessee to California to New York to Alabama to South Carolina. I've been that, and I want more, and I want more. Like a world tour, and that's for sure. Ooh. Plainview said, hey, what's up, yo, what it do? And he came through, said, what's the mood? I said, about to smoke, probably crack a brew. Like Plainview, said Plainview, and said Plainview. Motherfuckers so blind, they can't even see what's in plain view. Ooh. So blind, they can't see what's in plain view. In plain view, he came through, he said, yo, what's up, what it do? I said, I'm chillin', about to smoke, I might even just crack a brew. In plain through, he came through and said, yo, what's up, what it do? I said, I'm chillin', about to smoke, I might even just crack a brew. Like, ooh. Ooh, Plainview, he came through. Said, yo, what's up? What it do? Said, about to smoke, might crack a brew. In Plainview, he came through. Said, yo, what's up? What it do? What it do? Hey. Niggas so blind, they can't see what's in plain view. Hey. Hey. Can't see what's in plain view, like plain view. Hey, 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 hey. Boy, that's a little shit right there, dog. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning, everybody. Got the door stream going. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, my YouTubers. I am currently live on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to go to the link in the bio, you can come over to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel just looks better. The lighting's better. The sound is better. And if you're not on my YouTube channel, definitely subscribe, yo. Definitely subscribe to the channel. We're gonna hit 1,000 followers soon.
Obviously, never having kids.
What was that? Look, I did.
My 1,000th follower will receive a free painting. So I'm hyped about giving away some art. Gotta give back for all the people who support me, man. My hardcore followers on YouTube, I will have a gift for you guys. You guys have been following me for some years. I think y'all deserve to have a piece of my art, so I got something working for everybody. No, definitely. Yeah, it's not really work, bro. When I'm in the studio right here, this is exactly like telling the kid to go to the playground. That's what it is. I come in the studio, you might as well just say, hey, go get on the swings. Do kids get on the swing set anymore? And the seesaws and shit? Well, back in the day, that's what we used to do. But when I'm in the studio, it's like I'm at the fucking playground, bro. It ain't nothing but fun. Ain't nothing but fun. I get paid to pay with paint. Ooh, man. I get paid to play with paint. Ooh, man. I get paid to play with paint. Ooh, man. I get paid to play with paint. Ooh, man. I get paid to play with paint. And I sit up in the studio, get my thoughts out while I puff that dank. Ooh, yeah. I get paid to play with paint. Ooh, yeah. I get paid to play with paint. Ooh, yeah. I get paid to play with paint in the studio with the mind off in the day. Ooh, hey. I get paid to play with paint. Hey. I get paid to play with paint. I get paid to play with paint. I get paid to play with paint. Oh, yeah. I get paid to play with paint. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I get paid to play with paint. 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 I get paid to smoke that thing. Tell you niggas what I think. My mind flows too deep. Never time to sleep. Ooh. So I'm up in the morning, crack of dawning in the studio. My eyes foggy and I'm yawning, but I know I gotta make these pretty pictures, cause I get paid to paint. I can break. I get paid to paint. I can make a puke. Fuck, I can't say. I know what I want to say. I get paid to paint. I can make a beautiful portrait. I get paid to paint. I can make a beautiful portrait or freestyle you a mixtape. Don't do that shit too often. But yo, this is I can kind of ride that beat a little bit. Bam 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 bam. Need some more motivation. Hey, that's that herbal education. Hey. Need some more motivation, hey. And that's that herbal levitation, hey. Know why? I get paid to paint. Ooh. I get paid to play with paint. Good morning, guys. So what we're gonna do today is play with paint. Hey, hey, play with paint. Hey, play with paint. Hey, hey, play with paint. Hey, play with paint. Hey, hey, play with paint. Hey. Cause I get paid to play with paint. I get paid to play with paint.
Meet WordPress.com.
Hey, good morning.
Where it's easy to build a site.
My eye keeps running.
Start with a.
Okay, fuck you, commercial. So what we're doing today is we're going to apply the third layer of paint to the skin tones. It's coming out nicely, but there still is a chance that I may want to apply one more layer just for some highlights and maybe to deepen the reds in some of the shadows, but we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So I've been working on the face earlier this morning. I did kind of a semi-stream and then decided to focus more on the art, so I kind of just cut the stream short and worked on the face for a little while just off camera. Yo, Troy, what up, 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 Lex? Hey. Just continue to work on the skin tones. Like I said, kind of flesh out the face a little bit more. I stopped right around her chin area, but we're gonna get it in. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Melvin, what it is, big homie? I mean, big homie. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker do 225 on the incline like it ain't shit. Like, goddamn, dog. Hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? You're dangerous, man. Motherfuckers like us dangerous. Big, black, and creative, and smart. Oh boy, that's too much. That's too many attributes. Cause they feel you when you creative. They think you was dangerous when you showed them you ain't just some dumbass nigga out here clocking figures on the block, cause you smart and you do it from the heart. So regardless what they say, regardless what they think, I'm not your fucking stereotype. I'm not gonna sink in your puddles, your holes that you dug for me. And holes that you dug for me. Foes tried to oh man, I'm losing it. Yo, foes try controlling me, but it won't grow with me. So let's see who really roll with me. Nothing but homies, they're phony, so lonely. They weak like baloney. You really want that beef, nigga? Grilling them steaks and don't give a fuck if hate, cause I cannot relate to you phonies and fake. Nothing but some drill shit, and I put it in my art, cause that be the realest. Trying to make you think, man. How about you read a book, pages, and stop trying to be your crook. We gotta educate ourselves, man. Nobody else ain't gonna do that shit for us, bruh. We gotta educate ourselves, man. Word. Just trying to welcome everybody to the stream. I've been in here for like a little bit less than 20 minutes. But I am currently live on YouTube as well, guys. All my Instagram followers, everybody checking me out on Instagram, good morning. All my YouTubers, good morning. If you are going to stick around for 5 or 10 minutes, definitely go to the link in my bio and come over to the YouTube channel. It just looks better. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, definitely subscribe. Definitely hit the notification buttons, because I'm on live almost daily, basically daily, normally in the mornings. I'm an early bird. I like getting up in the morning. So yeah, come join us on YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys some of the colors I'm working with on this palette right here. It's kind of a mixed palette because I used it for some of the background and I think some of the book work. So there's a weird variety of colors on the palette right now. But this is the colors I'm using for my flesh tones. Come on, you motherfucking ass. Hey, 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 hey. First we got cadmium orange. Yeah, that shit so bright. Got some flesh tone right here, flesh tone, man. That shit look white, I guess it stands for white people. Here is some warm white. It's not like titanium, but it will make your shit work bright. Then we got some lizard crimson. Man, that shit be blingin'. That Van Dyke brown so dark, very bright. Think it's black, but it ain't, man. That's real brown, that's real brown. You mix it with that red now, you making all them skin tones like wow, wow, like ooh. Check out my colors, ooh. Check out my colors, ooh. Check out my colors, ooh. They look like no other. Man, I mix it, man, I blend it. Get a little bit of this green and then it turn brown when you mix it with orange. Yeah, if you ain't knew that you born. Yeah, I'm telling you scoring. Yeah, from the roof I'm throwing you off in the proof that I'm the best. I can put the camera close in. You see none, no brush marks, so cause I be stroking like ooh. I be stroking like ooh. I be stroking like ooh. And I put it to the canvas, I'm poking like ooh. Check it out, boy, check it out, them highlights popping. That's only 3 less. What's up? Got another option. Ooh, that 4th layer, I come in with small brushes, add more details, touch it up, and I rough it up, and I make it light and hot like ooh, ooh, ooh. And I do it right like ooh. And I got you on the scriptures you read like that's the new Jim Crow, written by Mzell Alexander. Yeah, fuck that shit, that knowledge, can you really handle it? So I gotta put it in my paintings and make it plain as day. Pick up this book and read that shit, cause you need to understand some way, somehow. Cause they ain't teach you that shit in school. Now I'm out here trying to break all the rules. I'm educating all these fucking fools. Now you ain't fools, not just two. Now we too cool, man. Fuck that, I won't be your tool, and I will not be used, and I will not be confused by the system. Yeah, dog, I'm missing. Yeah, fuck that, take a piss and ooh, right on them cop cars and ooh, now I'm going too far. Ooh, spitting too many raw bars. Ooh, and I can't stop like ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh man, they don't want it with that art and education, art and education. Fuck the shit, you know what I'm bringing. Art and education, art and education. Fuck the shit, man, you know what I'm bringing. Art and education, art and education. Fuck the shit, man, you know what I'm bringing. Try to find your destination. No time for procrastination. Art and education, art and education. Know that shit, what the fuck I'm bringing. Ooh. Boozy, what it doozy? Good morning, guys. Hey, 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 hey. Cause I mix them colors like no other. When I mix them colors like no other. Ooh. Cause I mix them colors like no other. Them skin tones look nice, they real brown, they real brown, real brown. That's that melanin, real sound coming out when you hear it now. Boy, right here straight from the south, that's South Carolina, and we be the finders. And don't make me find ya with that new Pathfinder. Them dirt roads and pine cones and barbed wire, I know that. And fuck that, you get hit in your back like a throwback, and I show that I am the best. I got skills, put it to the test. I show you my fucking studio. Motherfucker better hold your breath, cause I'm spinning this camera around and show you shit right now. Cause these paintings don't come down, they booming when I pound. And look at them colors, look, ooh boy. Let me stop, I'm too hyped this morning, man. Let me stop. I'm in a good mood. And get access to. And I got a hair appointment at 10 o'clock. Go get my shit twisted up. It's gonna be a good day. That should be my theme song. I might have to come back to this video and chop that shit out, edit it, and do something with that shit, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. That's what it is, yo. You make what? You have a plan for them, okay? As long as I get something not to deal. Hey, hey. Let's network, let's get it poppin'. New connections, making them new options. Yeah, cause we can advertise ourselves, put a couple dollars up. Do it on Instagram, do it on Facebook. No, it's not a scam. Back in the day, you couldn't get your shit on TV. Now the whole world, they can see me easily, cause I just boost my posts and it goes overseas, yeah, on a different coast. Now people in the UK say, damn, that's dope, cause they saw my dang series and that shit that I wrote in the writer. Cause that was so exciting, a bunch of different poems and I kept reciting, but this is not recital, this is just a freestyle. And cause I like to be wild, but in the meanwhile, I'm in the studio doing the stream, and I say, yo, here we go, Instagram and YouTube, yeah, yo, the plenty folks, everybody watching me, but I tell plenty jokes, keep it all light, man, keep the conversation flowing, but you know, got the education growing. Cause we can be on some cool shit every now and then, man. I get on some school shit, cause I can learn too, man. I'm a high school dropout, trying to educate myself. Don't wanna be no cop-out, cause if I make excuses, then what the fuck I'm doing? And then I can't spit none of this truth to the youth and try to tell them the plan. It's a pitfall, but if you follow the map, man, I seen it all, cause I've been there. I had the top, had the crawl, but I got back now when I see the picture all much bigger, much clearer. If you got a passion, if you got a vision, better stay on that shit, my nigga. And don't let nobody ever stop you. If you got a dream, man, gotta keep it. Ooh. Now y'all imagine if I sit down and write some shit. Ooh. Shit, if I do it myself, man, yo, I swear to God, if I do my own hair, which I normally do, like, this will be the third time I've ever let anybody else do my hair, yo. But like, I finally tried it and let somebody do it, and so it's like, every once in a while it's worth it, cause this shit is like work, bro. I got an ass of dreads, man, and it's like, doing this shit, yo, that shit take me like 3 hours, man, because you gotta, you know, deep wash it, condition it real good. Then you gotta goddamn grease the scalp and fucking lube the dreads, and it's like, dude, then your hands be all greasy at the end. It's like, oh my god. But let somebody else do that shit. I'll pay somebody else to do that shit every once in a while, yo. Fuck that. But if I do it, it'll take me like 3 hours. I'll let somebody else do that shit, man. Man, we'll wash that shit, yo. Sit under the dryer. No, my homie, yo, should wash it, then twist it, and then sit under the dryer. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, dreads, yo, that shit take a long time to do your fucking hair, yo. I wash my shit once a week, but I don't twist that shit every week, yo. I used to try to twist that shit like once a week, but I was like, fuck that shit, man. That shit too crazy. What am I working on now? This is another installment to the Reader series. Yeah, about 4 hours. I'm telling you, because right before you do it, you gotta take that extra long ass fucking shower. You gotta wash your whole fucking head of hair. Oh my god, wash, rinse, wash, rinse, condition. It's like, oh my god, you're in there for like an extra fucking 30 minutes washing that shit, son. Take that long ass shower, then you gotta get out, towel dry that shit, do whatever, twist that shit up, like you said, like grease it. Nurture that shit, moisturize that shit, man. Yo, dreads take a minute, yo. So this is like the umpteenth installment to the Reader series. I've actually lost count. I need to go back through my log and see, because there's, when you see the book, that's part of the Reader series. Oh, you better read that. So there's one, there's two in here. Oh no, I did another one to the Reader series. There's 3 in here. There's 4. I know I got like, there's probably like 10 of these motherfuckers, man. Cause I got a lot of books. I'm trying to share my library with everybody, man. Yo, read some books, man. It won't hurt you. Them books ain't gonna hurt you. So for the past week, I've just been working on applying the second layer of paint. So now everything on this canvas has 2 complete layers of paint.
except her face. Her face, I've already started on a 3rd layer of paint, and you can start to see the difference a little bit from how this is decently blended, but it's still kind of choppy into like a more smoother, more blended, realistic skin tone. So I stopped right about here. So I need to work on her nose area, the top of her lips, and the part of her chin. You can really see the contrast from that 2nd layer to that layer there. So, but it's coming out nice. Really enjoying this piece. The bricks were fucking fun as hell to do. It's really textured. And so got a lot of the shadowing and the light on the tables and the books. I'll pull that out more on the 3rd layer, and also with the 3rd layer I'll start lettering the books and getting all the titles and everything on the books. Then try to save that for last. Yo, Bacon Bits, good morning. I try to save that for last because writing letters on these books are fucking hard, yo. It's something about it. I keep thinking about ways to try to stencil it, but there's no real way to do that shit. You just gotta write it on there. So this is the hotness. Some super duper exclusive. Directly from me, bro, right here on social media. All you gotta do is communicate with me through any form of messenger. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what you want. If you want to commission a personal piece, it's a lot cheaper than buying one of my paintings. The stuff that I work on, like all my personal stuff, is really expensive. But my commissions start at $400. So if you have a picture of your dog and you show it to me, I'll say, well, hey, it's a picture of a dog. I can paint this. And like I say, my starting price is $400. I won't do any work for less than $400. But depending on how much detail goes into the piece, how much time it will take, and what size canvas you want, will determine how much more above that $400 I'll charge you. Plus you have to pay for your own shipping to get the piece to you, which isn't that much because I have a really good relationship with my local UPS. So and yeah, basically that's it. Just show me a picture, and if that's what you want, just say, hey, can you paint this for me? And I'll say yeah, because I can paint almost anything, unless the picture is crappy. If it's a really bad picture, like I have, if you go to my YouTube, if you go to my Facebook community page, all of my sites are titled the exact same thing, Paintings by the Prince. So you can find me on Instagram under Paintings by the Prince, on Tumblr and Twitter, and on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook and look up Paintings by the Prince, you should be able to go to that page, and there is a link to my online store on that Facebook page, and some prices are listed there, but they're like $5,500, $6,000. When this one hangs in the gallery right here, I want 10 grand for that shit. It's in the gallery. The gallery price for that is $10,000. A personal buy is $8,000. And I say that because the gallery is gonna charge probably about a 25% commission on it. So gallery prices are always different from personal prices. But it's easy to buy a painting. Just tell me what you want and give me your address. And when I'm done with it, it will be delivered to you at your front door. And all you gotta do is hit me up in the PayPal. It's like, that's what I say, man. It's so easy to market ourselves now. It's so easy to advertise for ourselves. It's so easy to, ship products ourselves and connect personally and build rapport with our customers and our consumer base, like, directly. It's fucking awesome. I love using the internet as a tool. It is a awesome tool. It's fun to play around on that shit, but I just set up a fucking a Patreon. Damn, I almost couldn't remember that shit. Like, there's just so much stuff out there. It's like, but Patreon is like, I guess it's like GoFundMe, but I can put like certain content on there for my Patreon subscribers that I probably won't put on YouTube. So a lot of people have seen me draw and stuff, but I think I'm gonna do like a series of drawing tutorials and some other stuff, some more in-depth stuff that I normally don't talk about on camera. And I think I'll save all that stuff for my Patreon subscribers, so it'll be like that extra layer. But it is like a monthly subscription where you give me money, basically. But I just want to see how many subscribers to that, how many patrons I can get to actually support my art, which is dope. Because I've heard, like, because I watch a lot of YouTube, especially in the stream. And so some of the guys I listen to, like Strange Mysteries, they say, well, we have other content that YouTube won't let us share. And so if you subscribe to our Patreon channel, and it's like, that's the first time I really heard of it, when I listened to Patreon. And then there's this black dude who gives out like a lot of information. His name is dang, I can't think of my man's name right now, yo. But he think that the slave trade story was told in reverse, and that a lot of the slaves were actually indigenous people here. Dane Calloway. So I listened to Dane Calloway, and then he said it too. He was like, "Oh, thanks to all my Patreon subscribers," and I'm like, "What?" So now I'm like, "What the fuck is this Patreon?" And then I think Boozy or you and somebody else said that shit, like, "Yo, you need to set up a Patreon account, like, now, just do it now." And so so I finally did that shit. And so I guess that's what it is. It's just donations to the art, so that I can continue to bring you guys content and stuff like that, which I have always been doing. And like I say, I wanna monetize my YouTube channel as well. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers first, and we're really close. We're like, I'm not gonna tell you how close we are. Like, it's real close. Matter of fact, I need to check that shit, yo. But I'll tell you alright, the last time, this was like a couple weeks ago, when I know we were gonna get real close, like 2-3 weeks ago. We were at 960 subscribers. That was a couple weeks ago. Like, so now we're getting really close to hitting that 1,000 mark, and I will have a giveaway for my 1,000 subscriber. And I keep saying this over and over. Like, I feel bad that like some newcomer is gonna come into art and education and like win a big prize, and without giving my loyal like subscribers like something, yo. So when we get to that mark, like everybody's a couple more than one person is going to get a gift. Let's say it like that. I just can't let that 1,000 person come in and win something awesome without giving something to like my people who've been here since basically day one, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I done talk myself dry. All right. Yeah. So Instagram. I think me and my YouTube people gonna chill right now. So if you want, hey, you are definitely more than welcome to come over to the YouTube and come chill with us over here, because we gonna be still doing this art and education thing for a little while. And I appreciate everybody for coming into the Instagram this morning. A lot of good comments and stuff. But yeah, we're live. We are currently live on air on YouTube. If you guys got 10-15 minutes to stick around for a little bit longer, click the link in the bio, come over to the YouTube channel, and we'll check you out over there. Peace. Okay. So, yo, D1, good morning, brother. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna pull up Facebook, but fuck that. Yo, what about the Saudi said that motherfucker is dead, yo? That journalist? They said, oh, well, we tried to interrogate him, and he died in a fist fight. Yo. They straight killed that dude, yo. I wonder what the fuck he knew, or what the fuck he was gonna tell. And yo, yeah, said they just wanted to talk to him. Y'all don't send motherfucking 12 motherfucking bodyguards to come talk to somebody. Y'all come in here with no luggage, and then y'all leave out with bags. But you don't see him leave out the building. What the fuck is going on here? And then Turkey said they got proof that they killed him and chopped him up. But they was like, we ain't want to tell y'all how we know, because then y'all will know how we be spying on y'all motherfuckers. Yo. International affairs, yo, these foreign affairs is crazy right now, son. And shit. And then Trump, like, I don't know. I mean, they're gonna buy $100 billion worth of guns from us, man. I'm not gonna stop that deal. He wasn't even American, really. Was he American? He was. Well, that's a lot of money. I'm still not gonna stop the deal. They gonna buy all the guns. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, Trump is fucking crazy, bro. Yo, oh my God. Yo, Lord Croft. Yeah, that's how they interrogate motherfucker. Can I ask you a question? Wait a machete. All right, Lou, what up? Okay, I'll check it out, bro. Yo, say, but then they say, yo, I want to say, wait, that Trump, wait, what Trump said.
Of course, on the backdrop of all of this is this Khashoggi story. It couldn't come at a worse time for Donald Trump.
Yeah, I pull up Instagram. Yo, that's the first thing that pop up, Luke.
All military funding.
That's how you know these phones be listening to us, man. That's how you know, like, oh, I'll check it out.
Coming out,
it's right there.
We're not surprised that at the end of the day, Donald Trump is willing to trade U.S. foreign policy and American values for cold hard cash at his hotels, at his resorts. We had heard stories that other people had been abandoning some of Trump's properties, but the Saudis are still reliable customers. And there's Donald Trump during the campaign saying, I love them. They give me $40-50 million. It's just like Don Jr. back in, 2009, 2010, saying, we love the Russians. We get most of our money from them.
Yeah, for all the circus of Kanye West in the Oval Office yesterday, to me the most striking comment came from the president in the Oval Office when he talked about Khashoggi, and he wondered, as we heard in that clip, is he actually a citizen? He's not even an American citizen. He is a legal resident, by the way. But his defense, his explanation for not wanting to act on this now anyway, was that $110 billion arms deal. And the president of the United States, talking about a man who's credibly been accused of having been abducted, murdered, and dismembered, said, what am I going to do? Give up that $110 billion deal so Russia can get the money, so China can get the money, and they make the deal with Saudi Arabia? It all comes down to money with him, but we're talking about a Washington Post reporter who is a legal resident of the United States of America in Virginia.
And of course, the reports are, and they're still just reports, but
it was pretty
most
good, man.
people believe, Mika, that he was lured to the embassy on a plot that the leader of Saudi Arabia...
Yo, but so far, my favorite, I swear to God, my favorite Trump moment, I keep thinking about painting that shit too, man. See, I'm already giving up some of my ideas. I don't want to paint that motherfucker though, man. Cause I don't know. Yo, but when he was throwing the paper towels in Puerto Rico, yo, why you? I can still never get over that shit, yo. This motherfucker was throwing paper towels. Yo, you get some paper towels. And you get paper towels. Yo, my God, dude. That's still like, that's my best right now. It's like, it's hard for him to, the fact that he didn't know that Frederick Douglass was dead, and how he just said, yeah, he's getting a lot of attention nowadays. What? The whole Kanye West shit, he kind of just sat quietly through that. And then, but he asked Kanye, he's like, so what do you think about being in the Oval Office? It's nice, right? Yeah. Oh, my God. And now he said, he's not even American. Is he American? We're not gonna give up the deal. Jesus. My God.
Few, if any, signed contracts. Rather, many of the announcements were, for what it's worth, 27 appeared to be few, if any, signed contracts. Rather, many of the announcements were memorandums of intent. A year and a half later, they conclude that the $110 billion figure is not real and unlikely to come to fruition, and even if it...
Oh, that's not the one when they actually showed
Trump
Trump
about
talking
three
to
countries where we've turned the other way on American values and diplomatic norms. He brought up the Philippines, Russia,
from the water
Saudi
bottle.
Arabia.
Oh,
Guess
man.
what?
I ain't seen that one. Him drinking from the water bottle. 'Cause, damn, but there was this, Damn, but there was this There was this one time, yo, and I cannot find this shit. They literally took this shit down. Bro, I swear, no matter how you type this in, they won't let you play this shit. Bruh. Yo, there's this one time Trump said, like, live at a rally. He was like, everybody in the crowd was like, drain the swamp, drain the swamp, drain the swamp. He's like, yeah, drain the swamp. He's like, you know what? At first, I really didn't like that. I told him, oh, it sounds hokey. It's kind of corny. I didn't want to say it. They said, no, you got to say it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot. And so at a rally in Texas, I think I said, I said, drain the swamp. And the crowd went, wow. And I said it again, and they loved it. And then I said it like I meant it. And yeah, it is true. Yeah, man, we got to drain the swamp. I'm like, did you really just say that shit, bro? Like, yo, he said he didn't like it, but then he said it like he meant it because he seen how everybody else reacted to that line about draining the swamp in D.C. of corruption. I really hate it. I thought it was hokey. This is his exact words, yo. You cannot find that clip, yo. Try to type this shit in.
Thank you.
So many different ways. Now that was a good one because you hear the crowd. Some people in the crowd was like, "Huh?" Yo. Nah, you can't find that shit. That shit gone. Then I said it like I meant it. Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, they saying a reporter's dead, but it was an accident. We really ain't mean it. No, man, no, not really. I can't, because once again, man, what about Obama? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker just wanted something different, and Trump is extremely different. You know, at least Obama was a politician. That is the problem. You know, but I can kind of understand it. I even like one of my homies, like one of the few dudes that I fucking chill with. Yo, he was like, I like it. I just want to see what happens. I'm happy he made it, so I can just see how this shit plays out. I'm like, motherfucker, don't you know this dude can almost influence some shit really, and fuck with your life, dude. You know what I'm saying? I know he controlled and handled, but at the same time, man, this motherfucker he making the whole country look bad. You know what I'm saying? And America's already losing international influence, because once these motherfuckers start talking about not using the dollar, it's about to be a fucking wrap. This motherfucker just speeding that shit along. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you gotta start questioning, like, who is really feeding this motherfucking information? 'Cause he's not no politician at all. This motherfucker say he don't even read. Come on, man. What was the last book you read, Mr. Trump? You know what I'm saying? He's just a motherfucking a old rich dude. You know what I'm saying? Basically being rich his whole life. Never really had to work for shit. Just always had shit. Always had shit. And kind of made a few slick business moves with money that was given to him. Then when shit ain't work out, you know what I'm saying, file bankruptcy and then have other people help his businesses out for him, and you know, make international deals, you know, or manufacturing and shit. So he's smart in some aspects, but this motherfucker ain't set to run no fucking country. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. This whole shit is fucking weird as fuck to me. That once again, what's that fucking movie, yo? When the black dude wrestler was the president? Yeah, Hillary ran the country when Clinton, when Bill was in office. And that's another true reason they just ain't want to vote the woman in there. It's weird, man, just how American culture is, yo. And American culture is white culture for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And how the collective of white Americans think. And I understand they did whatever it took to fucking get this shit the way it is now. You know what I'm saying? The world power, the biggest military, the big brother, the international big brother, America. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they slipping and losing. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they losing ground. They're not as influential. You know, they made a lot of bad fucking, you know, national business decisions over a couple of decades, and it's like they really do feel like they're losing. And you see what happens when white people think they losing. They go crazy, bro, and do crazy shit. So they got some crazy ass motherfucker to represent them. They got this crazy motherfucker to represent them, yo. And that's the thing. Like, he's that oddity because he has he ever been in politics? Has he ever even, you know, been a mayor or anything? You know what I'm saying? Being the head of a damn corporation or a big business, dude. Once again, you got a staff board and all these motherfuckers doing the same thing. Basically, like, you the president of the nation. Like, look, man, we got to handle this business, this business, this business. I like that. I don't like that. Okay, well, sign these papers. And, you know, motherfuckers, even CEOs don't make, at the very top, don't make, you know, a lot of fucking decisions about how the main bulk of any corporation is being run. Idiocracy. That's that shit, yo. Terry Crews. Hey, listen up, motherfuckers. I said, yo, and that's how it's, that's how it's gonna be. I swear, like, Trump is like the gateway to that reality where like anybody can be the president, like anybody. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. But there, I honestly see like at this moment in time in history how he got in there. Even if the fucking Russian spy hacking isn't real and all this other shit. Like I say, man, there's major concerns in the white population in America, yo. They're desperately grasping on to what they feel as a loss of power. You know, their death rate is exceeding their birth rate. They're saying by 2050 they may be a minority in this country. Um, our immigration does suck. You know, I can't even argue with that because I know I just can't go move to fucking London and get a job and get a loft. You know what I'm saying? With no problem. Like, motherfucker, like, are you from here? I can't go to Mexico. I just can't move to Mexico and, you know, get a job somewhere and just start working and pay a mortgage and shit, you know? Don't know the language, none of that shit. And so I understand, like, if you're gonna immigrate to a country, I guess there's everybody has their fucking laws. Once again, an American just can't go anywhere in the fucking world and live because countries got their fucking laws. And so, you know what I'm saying? It's weird just talking about this shit because it's stolen fucking land. Like if you want to play by the game, and the rules and regulations that have been set up and applied to the natural man in accordance to the natural fucking earth that we live on, all of us should be fucking free roaming wherever the fuck we want to travel. But okay, with man-made laws overlapping nature, it's like, dude, I can't move anywhere. Then I see what they say about, you know, just don't come to this fucking country without being ready to integrate into the country and just come over here like, and nobody knows who you're fucking here. But still at the same time, it's like that's almost set up as a design for cheap labor, just like the prison industrial complex is set up as a design for cheap labor and the constant ununification of the community. That I think that is a major aspect of it. But at the same time, there is certainly big businesses that make tons of fucking money off of having immigrant and migrant fucking workers who will take lower paying jobs to stay here in this fucking country without nobody ratting their ass out. And as simple as that. And if there were no fucking jobs for illegals to obtain when they got here, then why the fuck would they come? The only reason they do come is because they know they can get some fucking job that no American really wants anyway. We love strawberries. You want to go pick some strawberries for the grocery store? That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Motherfuckers got down. Want a new house? You want to go dig that hole and pour that foundation for your new house? That's what I thought. But some people will, and they'll do it for the cheap too. And everybody understands that, you know. Illegal immigrants are fucking cheap labor force. And without them, shit would be fucked up. Because once again, if an average American who has grown up in America with the luxuries that America affords you, then you would not want to accept some mundane job like that without unionizing and getting paid fucking $15, $16 an hour or some shit. You know what I'm saying? To be a laborer, basically. And our industrial revolution is mechanized and damn near automated so much of the labor force that, you know, motherfuckers really don't want to do manual labor, because the first thing the average American be like, y'all ain't got no machine that can do that? You ain't got no machine that can do that? Well, if you want a machine that can do that, you become an engineer. You go engineer one and design it and build that shit. Then we'll have one. You know? And this shit is crazy, man. But it's motherfucking Trump. Boy, that goddamn Trump, boy. Where's that? I want to see that clip where he asked this motherfucker, is he American, yo? he's not an American, is he?
Yeah, big plans for this planet.
I am Ari Melber in for Lawrence O'Donnell. We begin with developments in a story that Lawrence brought you last night. A Turkish official now telling NBC with 100% confidence that Saudis executed the missing journalist Jamal Khashoggi. And late today, we learned even more about the audio recording of this alleged killing.
Uh-oh.
There have been reports that Turkey had gruesome recorded proof of the reporter's torture and
And that's what Turkey said, yo. We got proof that they murdered this motherfucker and chopped him up. How y'all know? Well, we can't tell y'all. Because then y'all got to know how we get our info. Yo, Turkey is crazy for that one, yo.
Murder. NBC News' Richard Engel reporting the source of that audio recording when he joined us on MSNBC just earlier this evening.
So these are stunning new details. They put a whole new twist on this story about what happened to Jamal Khashoggi when he went into the consulate behind me. We've been reporting for, well, all day now that there are these recordings, that Turkish officials have recordings of Khashoggi inside the embassy, inside the consulate, being tortured, being beaten, being interrogated, and ultimately being murdered. But there's been a big question. Where did these recordings come from? Tonight, a pro-government Turkish newspaper, Al Sabah, is saying that Khashoggi recorded these messages himself. That he went into the consulate very suspicious. He thought something bad might happen to him. He asked his fiancée to wait outside. He gave her his cell phones. But according to this newspaper, he went into the consulate wearing an Apple Watch, which he synced up with one of those cell phones outside so that the information would be transmitting, so that whatever happened to him while he was inside the consulate was being uploaded to a cloud and being saved. And that he went in and terrible things did in fact happen to him, that he was murdered, that he was interrogated, that he was tortured, and that he, with this act of foresight, this act of cunning, really, left behind clues that Turkish authorities are using.
Did that dude say? Yo, did he say they murdered him and then interrogated him and tortured him? Wait, man, how you gonna murder somebody and then interrogate their ass?
He synced up with one of those cell phones outside so that the information would be transmitting, so that whatever happened to him while he was inside the consulate was being uploaded to a cloud and being saved. And that he went in and terrible things did in fact happen to him, that he was murdered, that he was interrogated, that he was tortured, and that he, with this act of foresight, this act of cunning, really, left behind the clues that Turkish authorities are using to solve his murder.
To solve his murder. Well, let's be clear. The solving of this murder in almost real time and in public is putting new, more significant pressure on the Trump administration for its stance and any potential punishment that it would consider for Saudi Arabia in retaliation. And while let's be clear, administrations in both parties have often cozied up to the Saudis as a dangerous but useful ally in the region, Donald Trump is not only following that controversial approach and precedent, he's doing so with far less discretion than some other past presidents who at least would use the bully pulpit to press the Saudis on U.S. priorities. Trump's not pretending to do that thus far this week, instead claiming that relations with the Saudis are excellent, which drew pushback even from his interviewers at Fox News. And also, Trump blithely saying he hasn't called Saudi Arabia to even discuss this. Here he was this evening.
Nobody knows quite yet. Nobody's been able to put it all together. People are starting to form ideas, and as they're formed, we'll let you know. But it certainly is a terrible thing.
Has their record otherwise been overlooked for too long?
Well, I think a lot of records are overlooked. If you look at Iran, if you look at so many other countries, take a look at Syria. You take a look at a lot of countries' records have been overlooked. But this is a very serious thing, and we're looking at it in a very serious manner. Okay? And we'll see if we have a big crowd.
Have you spoken to the king of Saudi Arabia about this matter?
I have not called him. I will be calling him.
While the American government under Trump may be holding back, there are other people taking action. Business leaders like Richard Branson and Steve Case announcing they're suspending deals with the Saudis. Corporate sponsors bailing on a financial conference there later this month that includes media companies.
Oh boy, this World War III is mounting.
Of MSNBC, the head of the World Bank also drawing a line here. Now, dropping a conference is a pretty simple step. It won't have a huge impact on the Saudis, but it does send a message and try to build a more unified and condemnation.
I talked him running away.
Even that step is apparently still too much for the Trump administration as of tonight.
I actually need to get dressed so I can be to my hair appointment one time.
Pulling out of the event. Are you still determined that you will attend at this point, given that there is still, I think, no clarity as to what has happened to Mr. Khashoggi, the Washington Post journalist?
I am planning on going at this point. If more information comes out and changes, we could look at that, but I am planning on going.
Thank you.
For the Treasury Secretary to go to their investment conference?
Well, I guess a lot of people are going over to an investment conference. He was partially over there anyway. A lot of people are going over to the investment conference.
Joining us now, Michael Isikoff, Chief Investigative Correspondent for Yahoo News, and Evelyn Farkas, a Senior Fellow at the Atlantic Council and former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense and an MSNBC analyst. Evelyn, there are plenty of harrowing things that happen in statecraft, but the blatant manner of this and the fact that we live in a world where so much of it is really unspooling almost in real time seems to make it an extraordinary breach. What precedents or historical context do you think of when you look at this, and what more, if anything, should the United States do?
I mean, Ari, it's shocking. First of all, I'm appalled at the fact that our administration is behaving as if they don't know anything, because I think it's probably pretty credible, as the New York Times and other media outlets have reported, that the Turkish officials have said that they already told the United States and gave our government their intelligence. So the fact, I think the Treasury Secretary should be saying, unless I find out information that, proves that he's alive and he wasn't murdered by the Saudis, I'm not going. The other precedent, I guess the thing I thought of, because I spend so much time on Russia, is, the condemnation that the world and certainly the Europeans and we, together with the Canadians, in the transatlantic sense, expressed about the murders of residents of the United Kingdom and citizens of the United Kingdom by the Russians, especially those that were committed using chemical weapons. And here we have another case where we'll find out how clear-cut it is, but I think we need to hear more from governments. And because this is a journalist, I think our president needs to speak out, because we know, you've covered it very clearly here on your program, on The Beat, that, this president has spoken with alarming words against journalists. And so I think it's incumbent upon him to speak clearly right now, to get to the bottom of this and to tell the American people what he already knows.
Right, and you make the reference to extrajudicial killings abroad, which have the geographic overlap that Russia also will go into other countries and take people out. Michael, one big difference is some of their targets have been what you might call ex-spies or people they view in a way as a sort of intelligence combatant, certainly debatable. But as Evelyn emphasizes, this isn't even near that. This is a journalist, and that goes to your reporting today, which I'll read for the viewers.
All right, guys. Listen, let me get the fuck out of here. Yo, Nate, if this is your first time in the stream, yo, sorry you caught a short stream this morning. But definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the damn notification button. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram be popping, yo. Oh man, I'll definitely be back in here later on today. Yo, don't forget my Patreon channel, my Patreon page. Yo, go up there, subscribe to that, and oh, that's what it is, Nick. Go to my Patreon channel and become a member. Give me $1 a month. Just do it for like a month or two. And just so I can get other people to be like, oh, this dude is legit. Because nobody wants to be the first person to donate $1. It's just, you know, if you do $1 a month, it'd take me 2 years to get $24 from you. If you do $1 a month, it'd take me 2 years to get $24 from you. But if you do it, yeah, just go in there, sign up for that shit, man. Donate $1. Like I said, just so motherfuckers aren't scared to be the first one. Like, this guy seems kind of sketchy. You know, as soon as somebody like, oh, well, somebody else donated $1, I guess I can donate $1. You know what I'm saying? You know how people is, man. Nobody want to set a trend, but want to hop on the bandwagon. That's why we ain't no bandwagon motherfuckers right here, yo. This is all trendy shit. Why you don't paint Tupac? It's been done. Why you don't paint Bob Marley? It's been done. It's been done. It's been done. Oh, but my shit ain't none of this shit been done. You know what I'm saying? We set trends. That's all we do. Set these trends with these books, with this knowledge, this education. Trendsetters. Peace. Till next time.